Hi, my name is Carson Wilson, and for my service learning project, I went to the Outback Farm where I met up with a supervisor named Eric and some other volunteers. And here we used a pitchfork to pull up the invasive species of the buttercup. And here I am with my pitchfork looking a little crazy. Anyways, we were pulling this up to make room to plant other native species. We needed to pull up the buttercup, shown in this picture, because it was outcompeting all the other plants. It was taking away all their nutrients and not allowing native plants to grow in a hospitable environment. Invasive species grow very rapidly, and like I said earlier, they take away native plants' nutrients, and not only that, they also take sunlight, physical space, water, or their food. So it was really important for us to get the buttercup plant out as quickly as possible. Now I'm going to move on to another topic we discussed in class, which is eutrophication. So, eutrophication is caused by runoff, which leads to the addition of nutrients to a body of water. So you can see sediments coming down here, runoff coming into the water. At the surface, there's a high oxygen level due to the algae blooms, and these algae blooms are going through photosynthesis, so that's why there's a bunch of oxygen at the surface of the water. Once the algae dies, it goes down to the bottom and rests on the soil, and the microbes in the soil use the oxygen to metabolize the phytoplankton, and then it creates a dead zone. The dead zones are inhospitable, which result in a loss of habitat for organisms. And for my last topic, I will talk about population growth. I will begin by introducing you to the J and S shape curves. Population. Alright, here is the J and the S shape curve. The J shape curve shows a population that is continuously increasing, and the S shape curve shows a population that increases but reaches a point that levels off. The place that the graph levels off is called the carrying capacity. Carrying capacity is very important, and it's important to know that it's always changing. Some causes of the population leveling off or population reduction are density independent and density dependent reduction. Independent includes natural disasters, logging, and habitat loss. Dependent includes predation and competition. And I will conclude my discussion by talking about competition. It's a negative, and it can lead to a smaller population and a smaller carrying capacity.